Welcome students. This is third lecture of first chapter of environmental studies. Course code is 22447. First unit is environment. The word environment it is derived from the French verb enviro means surrounding. Thus our environment can be defined as the physical, chemical, biological world that surround us. In simple way, the environment is a place around us include people, children, benches, ground, grass, trees, insect, birds, sunlight, air, land, water, mountain, etc. Biotic components constantly interact with exchange thing with each other as well as with abiotic components for their survival and existence. Now, what is biotic component and what is abiotic component? Biotic that means living things, while abiotic means non-living things. For example, living things, people, children, trees, grass, plant, insect, birds. Non-living things are playground, benches, swings, slide, air, water, mountain, etc. This is the difference between biotic and abiotic components. Now, type of environment are natural environment, that is the environment it in its original form without the interface of human being. It is known as natural environment. All living and non-living things occurring naturally on earth. Now second type of environment is man-made environment. The environment changed or modified by interface of human being, it is called as man-made environment. For example, infrastructure, utilities, then institutions, housing, industry, parks, building, energy network, transportation, etc. Then social environment is it include individual social, economic and political condition where he lives. For example, customs, tradition, ethics, language, culture, profession, living condition, etc. Then fourth type of environment is psychological environment. Every individual has its own psychological environment in which he lives. The psychological environment enables us to understand the personality of an individual, both the person and his goal from psychological environment. Now structure of environment, physical environment, biological environment. Physical environment it includes solid, that is the lithosphere, that is solid earth, which include soil, land and mountain. The second one is liquid, the hydrosphere, that is water component, river, reservoir, ocean, glacier. Then third is gas, that is various gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, methane, etc., which are present in the atmosphere. Now, second structure is biological environment. It includes plants, that is flora, trees, grass, shrubs, etc. Then animals, that means fauna, domestic and wild animals, humans, birds, insects, etc. Now, scope of environmental studies is the subject educate the students, citizens and expert to understand the complexity of environmental issues. Experts having knowledge in the environmental field that enables them to facilitate the solution of environmental problem. The current trend of environmental degradation can be reserved if people of the educated communities are organized and empowered. By knowing this subject, we can develop eco-friendly new technologies for various development which can save the natural resources as well as reduce environmental pollution and public health impacts. The next scope is as the new earth is not discovered till now, we have no other option except to maintain the ecological balance on the planet earth so that the livable environment should be kept for our future generation. The major areas in which role of environmental scientists are of vital importance are natural resources, ecosystem, biodiversity and its conservation, environmental pollution, social issues, human population and environment. Now, what is the need and importance of environmental studies is public awareness, then second one is environment issue being of international importance. then problems crop in the wake of development, then conserve energy for an alternative solution, then save species from extinction, save the natural resources, reduce the pollution, wise planning for development, then sustainable development. Then segments of environment are the atmosphere. It is composed of nitrogen and oxygen besides argon, carbon dioxide and other trace gases. Biosphere, it indicates the realm of living organism and their interaction with environment. Atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, these are the parts. What is the lithosphere? Lithosphere, it is the outer mantle of solid earth. It consists of minerals occurring in the earth crust and the soil. For example, minerals, organic matter, air and water. Then second part is hydrosphere. Hydrosphere, it comprises all types of water resources, that is ocean, seas, lake, rivers, stream, reservoir, etc. Then next is atmosphere. Atmosphere, it implies the protective blanket of gases surrounding the earth. See the diagram. Different layers are given: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Atmosphere, it sustains life on the earth. It saves it from the hostile environment of outer space. Then it absorbs most of the cosmic rays from outer space and a major portion of the electromagnetic radiation from the sun. Then it transmits only here ultraviolet, visible, near infrared radiation 300 to 2500 nanometer and radio waves 0.14 to 40 m, while filtering out the tissue damaging ultraviolet waves below about 300 nanometer. Then next segment is hydrosphere. The hydrosphere, it comprises all types of water resources: oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, streams, reservoir, polar ice caps, glaciers and groundwater. 71% of earth area, it is covered by water. Then nature, 97% of earth water supply is in the ocean. About 2% of water resources, it is locked in the polar ice caps and glaciers. Then only about 1% it is available as fresh water, water, river, lake, streams and groundwater fit to be used for human consumption and other uses. This is the distribution of hydrosphere. Then lithosphere. Lithosphere, it is the outer mantle of the earth, solid earth. It consists of minerals occurring in the earth crust and the soil, minerals, organic matter, air and water. Then biosphere, it indicates realm of living organism and their interaction with environment. For example, atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. Then what we have seen or what we learned today is environment, its definition and scope. Then which are the different types of environment. Then structure of environment. What is the structure of environment? Then next one is need and importance of environment. Segments of environment. This is all about today's lecture. This is first chapter, that is environment, for diploma course in Maharashtra state. Thank you.